Welcome back to LTR Gaming. So, one of the dopest things about Cyberpunk 2077 that I loved is the storytelling, the different story paths, and the character rapport that you build with different characters is dope. I like the fact that they allow you to choose the paths in which characters you decide to develop a relationship with. My particular character that I really enjoyed was Pan Am. I'm playing as a male character, and I decided to have a relationship with Pan Am, and I really enjoyed it. I like the fact how it started out, and she was a nomad as well, like me. I've been playing as a nomad for about 45 hours now, and I like the fact that I was able to relate to her because she was an outcast from her clan, and I like the fact that you was actually able to build a rapport. You do some missions with her, and you actually got to know her, and realize that you guys had a lot in common. And I think CD Projekt Red took a lot of time to build a lot of these paths that you can choose to take with deciding your play style and the dialogue. That's one of the biggest things that I think they don't get credit for. I understand that the game, you got a lot of bugs and you got a lot of backlash, and they didn't show us a version of the game that we thought we was going to receive. But if you really look past that and you actually decided to just say, hey, you know what? I know the game is flawed. I know there's some issues there, but I'm going to play the game and I'm going to play it for the story, and I'm just going to enjoy that and concentrate on that. You're really going to pull a lot of that out. But not only that, the city plays into the story, and the ability of you being able to go anywhere in the city. I know there was a lot of talk that, the map is very small. It's smaller than GTA 5, and the world is very vertical. There's a lot of side missions to do. Before I completed the game, they asked me, hey, before you do this last mission, there's no going back. You're not going to be able to do any side quests, so make sure you do all your side quests. So I said, you know what? Before I get to that point, let me level up my character a little bit more and let me do more of the side missions. I started doing a lot of the cop side missions where, you'll be driving and then a random blimp will pop up on the map. Someone will probably be getting robbed or someone's about to get killed. You can decide to intervene. And once you intervene, you'll get street cred once you neutralize all of the threats in the area. I really enjoyed that. I think that that randomness in the game was very much needed, very much wanted. That, you kind of expected that because there was a lot of randomness in the Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. And you'll be riding through the wilderness and, a mysterious person will pop up and ask you to do something, and it'll turn out to be like a long quest that will be a cool quest. And I found myself doing a lot of that too. Like when I found into the river quests, where you actually help a detective cop find out what actually happened to his kidnapped nephew. And that quest was another quest that I really enjoyed as well. I didn't have a romantic relationship with him, but I did build like a brotherly bond with him. I found out later during the quest that he was actually suspended from the police department because he was pushing too hard trying to investigate what actually happened to a government official who was murdered, and he was fired from his job. But then that then led me into another quest with him trying to find out what actually happened to his actual nephew. And going into that, you actually met his sister, and you got to know a little bit about his sister and how she felt, and just bringing out that whole dynamic and the emotion of the family, and finally finding his nephew. And then that was really good, great storytelling. And I see why there was a crunch with the developers on ensuring that at least the story part of the game was well made. And those sequences I'll never forget, and it actually felt like a movie. And actually, to be honest, the entire game kind of feel like it could have been an actual movie. And I kind of wish it was. Who knows, they might turn into a movie. But overall, I just think that the storytelling is really, really superb in the game. Listen, man, it's 2021. CD Projekt Red, they said they're gonna, patch up the game. They're gonna, put some work in to ensure that, the game is running right on last gen consoles. They're going to also release a next gen update. So we're going to get the ray tracing and all the bells and whistles that come along with the game. I've been playing on the Xbox Series X and it looks pretty decent. It's been running pretty fine. Of course, it got some bugs here and there, but for the most part, it's a decent experience. So I'm not here to knock CD Projekt Red any more than what anybody else is. They have been knocked far more enough than I think they needed at this particular moment. Now we just got to sit back and wait to see what they actually do. What's really cool is that my sister also just got this game for her birthday, so I know she's looking forward to play it, and I'm looking forward to getting her feedback on it because I beat the game already. And at this point now, I just want to see what she thought about it, and all of the nightlife and all of the sexual escapades and everything that's going on in the Wild City. I mean, it's just a great experience if you just give the game a chance and not just try to knock it just because it has some, technical hiccups, because it does. But overall, the storytelling is second to none, and I think CD Projekt Red needs to know that. Anyway, this is LTR Gaming. I'm Troy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment box below. Let me know, did you enjoy the CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk 2077? What was your best experience about the game? What story paths did you take? Let me know. Peace.